What is going on, guys? It's Mize. I'm back with y'all another video. I don't know if y'all can really hear me on this on these headphones. I don't got my turtle beaches right now. I might sound a little sick. I'm like literally sick right now. I know I haven't really uploaded and everything. I've been downtracked and uploading on YouTube. I did not quit doing YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I just been waiting for me. Thanks for y'all to be like patient and everything. So I'm gonna do this video. I don't know what kind of video, but let's go on YouTube and just see what we could do. I mean, I didn't really plan this out like I usually do, but it's just I want to upload before I even go to bed. And like, I'm gonna do this like 45 minutes or so. I'm trying to get more footage. I mean, not footage. More fuck. I keep messing up. More like of this video, like more longer, so to entertain you and everything. I know for now, I'm gonna do for my YouTube for now until I get my my Elgato. Or either a PS4. I'm working things out. So I might just save up for a PS4 instead of me playing on PS3 and everything, because I'm kind of getting tired of playing on PS3, because I don't really, I get bored after a while, just to say like that. And on PS4 I can live stream every day, like on Twitch and everything. And I'll just make a Twitch. I think that's what you call it. Yeah, Twitch. And I upload games, and I'll be playing on BO3. Like switch up things. And then when I have the money to go get a Elgato, I'll sometimes switch every week or every 2 weeks. Every month or so, like PS4 for a whole month, or But that's my plans for now, to try to get get a PS4 or an Elgato. Either way would work good. But thanks for the 143 subscribers. I know I've been not trying to upload. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I really want more subscribers, but I gotta work for it. I gotta upload. I gotta take time from the time that I'm doing and everything, like the stuff for school and everything. I gotta cut that down and make these videos, and then so I can entertain you. But I mean, it could go either way. But I don't know what else to say. But either I don't know what to search up, so I'll just either I don't know. Top 10. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I already did it right. Fuck. I got a headache right now, guys. Top 10 scary videos. No. I'd rather not do like the songs and shit. Oh, hold up. It was DMA. I don't know what was the video of, but it was like kind of sad. And then like some of the videos are like really fucked up. But I'll put that in my other video. I'll probably be uploading tomorrow. It depends. But guys, I'm gonna just start probably doing double uploading for now. Starting tomorrow, I'll guarantee ya I'll double upload, and then the next day I'll upload, for just to get my views back up, and so y'all could know that I'm literally activated, instead of me not making no video at all. So I'll just put either this, I don't care, top 10 scary videos. Okay, no, that's not even fucking creepy at all, like for real. But hey, Oh yeah, guys. You know the craziest thing is, right? So I look up on my YouTube, like on my channel right here. Oh shit! What the fuck is this? I swear this shit is always popping up. All right, right here. I go to home. No, I go on my channel. So I go there. I go to my videos to see like what videos that I've been doing, like how many views and everything, like doing a checkup on my channel. So I see live stream, like I'm like, how the hell did I live stream? My dumbass picked a button on my live stream on my OBS studio, and yeah, my freaking, I was like, I can't believe how the heck did I just live stream and make the video. I uploaded a video of it. I'll show you guys right now. I'll go back to this then. Alright. See, guys. I didn't really mean to put this, like...
Do you have the gray controller?
No, can you... I'm sorry, my freaking little brother keeps freaking bothering me. Like... Alright. See, I wasn't on Gmod. Like, I'm gonna just change that. Because, that's not really necessary to put. But it said, when I clicked on it, it had 13 views, so 13 people was like viewing me and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? How the hell it said like I was live streaming? I'm like, oh, I must have picked it. But don't mind the freaking background. I mean, they're my little brother and sister are freaking annoying, so they've been annoying since last night. I've been trying to... I actually watched them this morning, and then while my parents went out to go, I don't know, do something, I'll pick this creepiest, I don't know.
10 creepiest surveillance footages.
I hope it's not like laggy. How
Number 10.
My other video.
Nurin Jasmine. Nurin lived in the Wang Sang Maju township of Kuala Lumpur. On the evening of August 20th, 2007, she left her home to go to a nearby market and never returned. According to witnesses, an unidentified man forced Nurin into a white van. On the morning of September 17th, a sports bag was found in front of a shop. In it was the body of Nurin. When investigators checked CCTV footage in the area, they saw a motorcyclist dropping off the bag containing Nurin's body. The footage also showed another woman entering the van. The quality of the footage was too low to be helpful, and the crime remains unsolved. Number 9. Jacksonville Clowns. In 2014, many residents of Jacksonville, Florida reported seeing clowns walking up to their porches and staring at their security cameras. Some called the clowns funny, while others saw them as plain creepy. On one video, a clown took a pumpkin Halloween decoration and tore it apart before staring at the camera. The culprit or culprits have never been identified, and the clowns remain a mystery. Number 8.
Wow.
Stephen Kosher. On December 12, 2009, after months of unemployment, Stephen Kosher decided to travel from Utah to Las Vegas to find work. He was never seen again. His car was found in a wealthy area of Nevada, with wrapped Christmas presents for his family inside. Footage was found of him walking down the street on the same day he disappeared. Some have speculated that he began a new life because of financial difficulties and unemployment. However, no trace of him has been found in 6 years. Number 7. Alan Geel. On February 15, 2014, Alan Geel's body was found washed up on a beach in England. He was wearing only socks and one shoe and had headphones and a sock in his mouth. Nearby, a jacket, wallet and photograph of Alan as a toddler was found.
Wow.
The day before his death, he was seen on security footage talking to various people and wearing a completely different jacket to the one found on the beach. No one knows what Alan was doing in the area or how his body ended up in the water. Number 6. Trevor Deely. In 2000, 22-year-old Trevor Deely was attending a Christmas party at the Bank of Ireland where he worked. At 3 a.m. he left the club and walked to the bank's headquarters where he had coffee with a co-worker. The last footage of Trevor shows him exiting the bank's headquarters at 4 a.m. before he vanished. More surveillance footage shows Trevor being followed by another man with an umbrella, who was also seen waiting outside the bank as Trevor entered an hour before. The man has never been identified and Trevor's body was never found. Number 5. Jane Rimmer. On June 8, 1996, Jane Rimmer and her friends had finished partying at the Continental Hotel in Perth, Australia. Jane's friends went home in a taxi, leaving Jane outside the hotel. This was the last time Jane's friends saw her alive. Her body was found a month later in a remote area. Bizarre surveillance footage shows a man approaching Jane and begins speaking to her. The camera then switches to another view, and when turned back, the pair were gone. Number 4. Pamela Butler. In 2009, 47-year-old Pamela Butler was found missing after family searched her house looking for her. Surveillance footage of the house shows her checking her mail days before, but never shows her leaving again. Jose Rodriguez Cruz, her boyfriend, is shown entering the house, where she apparently broke up with him on the spot and kicked him out with no explanation. The only area the camera didn't cover was a small window which was left open. Pamela's fate remains a mystery to this day. Number 3. Mary Ann Fowler. On Christmas Eve 2002, Mary Ann Fowler was visiting her incarcerated husband when she stopped at a mall in Texas to buy a Subway sandwich. Moments after she disappeared, her purse, keys and broken fake nails were found scattered around the parking lot, probably when she was struggling from an attacker. Nearby surveillance shows a man forcing her into a Chevy pickup truck before it sped away. The suspect was thought to be Derek Todd Lee, a serial killer who is currently on death row for 7 murders, but the footage wasn't clear enough to know exactly who the man was. Number 2. Jesse Ross. In 2006, college sophomore Jesse Ross was visiting Chicago on a trip with his classmates to participate in a program called American Model United Nations. The event ended at 3 a.m. However, at 2 a.m. he left, saying he was going for a 30-minute break. He never returned. The last footage of Jesse shows him in an elevator moments before leaving the hotel. Some speculated that he may have fallen into the Chicago River. However, his body was never found and the case remains a complete mystery. Number 1. Matt Flores. On March 24, 1994, Matt Flores was walking to his computing job in California when he was shot in the back of the head at point-blank range. Despite 20 other people being in the area, no one saw the gunman before he fled. His murder resembled a professional hit. Despite the security camera, Matt's murder took place in a blind spot. However, footage was seen of a Ford Explorer following Matt's white car. After the shooting, the Ford Explorer was seen speeding away. It is likely that Matt was a victim of mistaken identity and was killed by a hitman. However, no one knows the exact truth.
Yeah, this is not... Yeah, this wasn't like really freaking creepy at all. Alright. Let's just change it up here. Top 10. What? No. I'm not gonna do top 10 anymore. Let's just put freak it. I'll continue watching like scary things, or well, supposedly scary. Okay.
The new Xbox One S with 4K Ultra HD video and Blu-ray and high.
So I've shown you 5 of the weirdest and creepiest YouTube channels. Let's take it a step back and look at something less specific. 10 creepiest and weirdest YouTube videos. Number 10. The uploader of this video was checking out a location which was apparently said to be haunted. Upon opening the red door to this secret location, you can hear a low robotic sounding voice say, "I have the body of a pig."
Well, I'm trying to see. East what, so far? East wind. Get him.
The video then goes on to replay the sound in a much clearer quality after
crazy.
processing.
Get him.
One of the men shine a light down further into the room, and this is what they saw. The uploader of this video states in the description that he recorded this in a secret location during his tenure as special guest with a group that he cannot legally name. His association with the group ended due to reasons he also cannot disclose.
That's really weird.
Number 9. Here is a video that's just flat out weird and disturbing. This short film was created by David B. Earl, and it features what's supposed to be a robotic doll sitting in a dining room in hell, speaking what sounds like complete gibberish at first.
What the fuck is this?
But at the halfway point of the video, it reverses, and we hear what the doll was actually saying.
There is nothing.
There is nothing. David was inspired by a personal paradoxical desire for proof that there is nothing on the other side of life. He wanted to blur the distinction between the two states of life and death, and to state the paradox by showing someone who is coming back from life or death and denies its existence, thereby fulfilling the paradox. But in the end, no one really realized or cared that that was the main point of the video, as it's just plain creepy.
That's kind of creepy.
Number
right
8.
there.
The Elisa Lam footage. If you somehow don't know the story, in February 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lam, who had been staying in the Cecil Hotel, went missing for 2 weeks. Later, hotel guests started complaining about a foul taste in the water. Upon inspection for the cause, Elisa Lam was found naked and dead inside a covered water tank at the hotel.
Damn.
Her autopsy report states that her death was accidental due to drowning, and that she was clear from any traces of drugs or alcohol. In the footage, we see Elisa step into an elevator in the hotel, acting paranoid as if she's trying to escape or hide from someone. She seems to press a bunch of buttons, but for some reason the elevator doesn't move. She gets out on several occasions to talk to someone not on camera, though many believe there was never anyone there at all. She eventually leaves, and strangely the elevator only then starts to work again. Just about every question you could ask regarding this mystery remains unanswered. Like, who is she talking to? How did she gain access to the roof and water tank? And why wasn't the elevator working? Number 7. This one has to be many people's worst nightmare come true. Imagine being lost in a maze of tunnels underground where nobody can hear you call for help.
Wait, was that like a
This was the
movie?
footage found deep in the catacombs of Paris of what appears to be a man who was lost in the tunnels.
It's very bizarre. These arrows point in a direction. Occasionally also, he stops to photograph roomfuls of bones, which means that he's very, very deep inside the catacombs.
Later on in the footage, the man starts breathing really heavily as if he's frightened, and starts to pick up his pace to a run. Some think he was running because he was scared and wanted to find a way out, but others say he was running away from something. He drops the camera in this scene, and we hear what are most likely his footsteps running down further into the catacombs.
He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden,
What the fuck?
In defense of those who think he was running away from something, it does seem rather odd that if somebody were lost in the catacombs, they wouldn't turn around and try to go back the way they came. Rather, they keep going deeper into the tunnels. When he drops the camera, he shows no interest in picking it up, which probably means he felt his life was in danger. But the big question is, from what? Number 6. This video shows a creepy mad scientist looking man singing Pretty Woman. In of itself, it can be a little creepy, but on the surface it really does seem a little innocent. However, the backstory to this is what really makes it creepy. This man, Edward Mescare, who nailed the look of sexual predator, actually was a registered sex offender, also a pedophile. To make things worse, Edward, also known as Uncle Ed, used to be a children's show host in Kansas City. Edward was on probation and was prohibited from using the internet. When this video went viral, police took note of it and Edward was arrested and sent back to court. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison. He died January 8th, 2012 after his battle with lung cancer. Number 5. This is a 3-minute video uploaded on YouTube by Jared Lee Loeffner. This video shows the angry and disturbed Jared strolling through the campus of Pima Community College with a camera, and he was there to examine the torture that students were experiencing, or at least from his point of view.
Students. We are looking at students who have been tortured. Their low income pay. Here's the best part, the bookstore. The bookstore, the bookstore, the bookstore. It is so illegal to sell this book.
However, this video was later taken down from YouTube since certain news organizations like the Wall Street Journal accused Loeffner of taking this video illegally. Later, college police officers arrived at Loeffner's home shortly after seeing the video and delivered a letter of immediate suspension to him and his father Randy. This infuriated him, leading to him shooting 20 people on campus, killing many and wounding the rest.
Damn.
Number 4. This is probably going to be the least creepy video on this list, but also the most ridiculous. It's nothing but a man wearing a mask covered in bananas with firecrackers embedded in them as he methodically lights each one. This is probably going to be the most ridiculous thing you see all week.
Okay.
Number 3. This is a video titled I Feel Fantastic, and I'm sure as you watch it, you won't feel fantastic. A life-size robotic doll named Tara sings along and moves to the music in the background, singing the words, I feel fantastic.
That sounds creepy, yo. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no, what the fuck? This shit sounds fucking creepy. What the fuck?
There's a theory that Tara's creator is a serial killer and she wears the clothes of his victims. The theory also says that the yard is the burial site, hence why the camera randomly zooms in on the yard for no apparent reason. Tara's creator's name is allegedly John Bergeron. A YouTuber by the name of Goddess of the Hobos uploaded a video in which she calls who she believes is John, the creator of Tara. He seems very resistant to answering any questions and quickly hangs up.
Oh no.
Hello, is this John? Is it John Bergeron? Of course, yes. My name is Kendra. I'm with the robotics department at University of British Columbia, and I was just calling. Were you the person who did the Terra the robot by chance? I'm working on a story about it.
The problem is, I got a lot of things I really need to do. I don't have time to talk.
Okay. Would it be easier if I could email you by chance?
Yeah, I just don't have the time to deal with this.
Okay. Have I got the right
Sorry.
person at least?
I gotta go.
Have I got the right
Bye.
person? Okay.
What?
Whether or not this so-called John is a serial killer, this video has to make you wonder, in what kind of person's eyes is something like this beautiful?
No, it's not fucking beautiful. What the fuck? This shit creepy as fuck. Oh, hell no. What?
Number 2. This is a video posted by a YouTuber who claimed that he kept finding food missing in his apartment that he wasn't eating. He asked his girlfriend if it was her, and she said no. So he set up this camera for the sole purpose of catching his girlfriend in a lie, but instead supposedly find someone else going through his fridge.
What the fuck? This ain't in the fucking What the fuck is this? Yo, oh, what? Yo.
Number 1. This may seem like the most disturbing video on this list. It's called Obey the Walrus. The first 3 seconds seem innocent. Then it gets a little weirder. But then this happens.
This is a fucked up ass video, like, for
The person
real.
you see in this video is known as Goddess Bunny, and he is actually a transsexual. He had polio, which is why his body is misshapen. Doctors tried to help by apparently putting a rod in his back, which only stunted his growth. Remember when I said that banana thing was probably the weirdest thing you're gonna see all week?
This is the
I
fucking
take that
weirdest
back.
fucking shit.
But with a little research, you can find other videos of Goddess Bunny singing or being interviewed, and they may kind of make you feel bad about how much this video disturbed you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is fucking
put your hands
disturbing
together
right
for
here.
the Goddess Bunny.
But don't feel bad. This video is absolutely the definition of nightmare fuel.
No, come on, man. No, that fucking video is fucking creepy. Oh no, that's fucking creepy. I'm sorry, guys. I might sound like a fucking bitch to ya, but this fucking video had me fucking uncomfortable. I do not know why, but this shit fucking made me uncomfortable. Oh my god, that is fucking creepy. Oh my god, I got the fucking chills now. What the fuck? That fucking... I don't know what to say, what got me most like this, but it's one of... It was like kind of the... Towards after, like towards the middle, and then like at the end. Oh my god, that got me so creeped the fuck out now. I feel fucking weird, like, oh my god. That's just, oh no. No. That's fucking crazy. Oh god. I like watching these videos, but that fucking video, I fucking... I do not like for real. Oh my god. Oh. Alright. Let's go to the third page because I think I have seen the one. Oh yeah, this video I have watched before. Like they said, fuck. I'll say that into one of my other videos. The top 10 scariest videos. Video games. Bosses. I don't know. I won't do that. You guys, I will put this. I don't know. Because I don't wanna as for my other video, I had put the scariest videos and then I put a funny video in towards the end. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put this whole video supposed to be scariest video. Fucking second video. Oh my god, that shit had me fucked up. Shit had me fucked up, man. Oh my god. Whew. Alright. 3 creepy true school lockdown stories. Okay. Not bad. I mean, okay.
Let's go make these people laugh.
Who wants to rock? Make some noise!
I actually want to go see that.
This is something you guys have been requesting the hell out of for a long time. It took a lot of time, but I finally found 3 stories that take place during school lockdowns.
No, not today.
It was a typical boring day in calculus, only it was Friday, 7th period, meaning the week was almost over and spring break would finally be upon us. So everybody was getting antsy in their seats, I could tell. We didn't have a test that day like a lot of my friends did with their other teachers, so our teacher in the middle of class just decided to start playing games with us on Sporkle.com. He was a very laid-back teacher like that. As we were doing some brand logo quiz on Sporkle, I remember the exact moment it happened.
Yo, it says Playboy.
Right after my friend answered a question, I remember the exact answer too, Adidas. The dean's voice came through the loudspeaker. He sounded panicked and frantic as he told all the teachers this was not a drill and to go into lockdown. I actually got the chills and I got goosebumps on my arms as our usually laid-back teacher too seemed panicked as he ran to turn off the lights and ushered us to the back corner of the room. We all sat in silence for about 2 minutes, and then the usual buzzing that came from a panel in the back of the room ceased, indicating that the school must have cut all the power. We all looked at each other, realizing this must be serious. A few more minutes of waiting later, we heard a man screaming at the top of his lungs coming down the hallway. 2 girls in the class actually started crying, which made all of us even more scared. As the screaming got closer to the classroom, the lunatic-sounding man started banging on the lockers while screaming, "I'll kill all of you." It was at that moment that I started to fear for my life. My teacher shushed us as we all looked at each other to see our peers' reactions. The banging then moved from the lockers to our classroom door. And that's when one of the crying girls screamed no. The banging on the door only grew worse as the man started screaming, "Open up." 2 of the girls in the class were crying out loud now. It felt like an eternity that man was pounding at the door. But eventually, he finally continued down the hallway, screaming like a mentally insane person, until we could not hear him anymore.
What the fuck is...
I'd say 10 minutes later, though it felt like half an hour given the situation, the dean came back on the loudspeaker explaining the situation, which was surprising for him to do. He explained that some apparently mentally unstable person entered the building and assaulted the woman sitting at the front desk, causing her to flee the building screaming, and staff wasn't sure if the man was armed or not. Now this was before the school had cameras or could afford proper security, so the school was wide open to something like this happening. The staff had done a sweep of all the hallways and classrooms and couldn't find him, so the dean instructed the teachers to resume teaching but to keep all the doors locked. and to not let any students leave for any reasons. The most disturbing part, however, is that one of the janitors working the night shift found the man sleeping in one of the storage closets near the back end of the school, and according to rumors that were spread by my peers, sticking out of his pocket was a .44 Magnum. The janitor must have done something stupid to wake him up, for example, leaving the closet door open, because by the time a police officer could arrive on the scene, the man was gone. My entire class, as far as I know, to this day, has no idea if this man was ever found, but I like to think that right now, he's being given the proper help that he needs.
Wow. This fucking music, you know.
My school has 2 lunch periods. First lunch period is for all 6th graders and some 7th graders. The second lunch period is for the other half of the 7th graders and all 8th graders. The lockdown happened in the beginning of October. The day the lockdown occurred, it was overcast and rainy. During the first lunch period, I heard 4 loud booms. I personally thought it was thunder, but the entire lunch crowd started screaming. I was thinking those kids were just serious pussies, but the campus security came in and started yelling at people to go into the multi-purpose room, and the kids who were in line buying lunch had to throw out their lunch and come inside. Me and some friends went inside the room along with a huge group of other kids. Everyone was curious as to what was happening. Our multi-purpose room is huge, and the back wall of the room is made of see-through glass. When me and my friends were rushed inside the campus, security was covering the glass with the curtains, and there were adults at every exit. My friend Eric was curious, as well as the rest of us, so he asked one of the adults what was going on. When he came back, he said, "You know how right in front of TMS there's those houses?" I replied, "Yeah." "There's this mentally disabled, crazy man that barricaded himself in front of his house, and he's threatening to commit suicide and kill the cops if he's evicted. He was walking around outside of school watching kids in a weird way," Eric told us. It turned out the man was also a registered sex offender, making matters worse.
Damn.
We were stuck in the multi-purpose room for a whole hour, taking up 2 periods. After the whole thing was settled, we were escorted to our classrooms one by one. I later found out that the man lives next to my friend Brandy, who told me about the previous Halloween when she saw the same man at his window cutting his arm and writing in his own blood, "Don't come here or I'll kill you," on his window. Of course, being Halloween, people, including Brandy, assumed it was just for the holiday. But after this horrific incident, we knew this man was mental, and we're glad he never got near us. I'm 22 years old, fresh out of college, and I recently got a job at my old high school as a sort of computer intern in the school basement. The basement of the school is very messy and disorganized, but there is a small 3-person office that's actually very nice down there. It has 3 nice big desks, 2 mini fridges, a flat screen TV mounted on the wall, and oh so satisfying air conditioning, a luxury the students and teachers cannot enjoy in the school. And of course all the school servers and other computery stuff. I got the job because 3 of my old computer teachers flat out adored me. I could actually consider them as real friends, not just teacher figures, so they all helped tremendously in landing me this job.
Oh, wow.
It's been great.
That's nice.
Until something that happened a few weeks ago. My 2 co-workers that shared the office with me, Dave and Gary, weren't in the office at the time. They were upstairs working on papers or whatever. I was eating my sandwich during my lunch break when I got a phone call from one of the women in the front office telling me the school was on lockdown and that somebody, possibly armed, had entered the school. There wasn't much that I could do other than turn off the lights because, surprisingly, as nice as this little office was, it didn't have an actual door to it, just a big opening, and the door to the whole basement didn't even have a working lock. For my own safety, I did turn off all the lights in the office and my computer screen. I kept my phone on the desk, texting both Gary and Dave, but they wouldn't respond. I sat down there in the dark, playing games on my phone for like 20 minutes, waiting for the call from up front to tell me to resume working. I had no idea what was happening. I couldn't hear what was going on upstairs from down here. But I was not allowed to make any calls until I was informed that the lockdown was over. Then, the noisy basement door opened. As the creaking echoed across the basement and into my office, I sat up from my seat, wondering if I should call out Gary or Dave. I was eager to get some info from them. Someone then came running down the stairs, and their footsteps were approaching my office. I pushed away my chair and crawled under my desk. Somebody entered the office but did not turn on the lights. There was just silence. I can't even describe the fear I was experiencing. I felt like if I made one sudden noise, I'd be a dead man. Suddenly, my phone dinged as I got a text message. I felt my entire world shrivel up and die at that one moment as I clenched my teeth in fear. Footsteps suddenly moved closer to me until I finally dove out from under the desk in capitulation, begging whoever it was not to kill me. And just then, someone grabbed my arm and pulled me up. It was some guy in a red plaid button-up, jeans, and a reddish-black cap. He told me, "It's okay, I'm just down here hiding with you." "What's going on up there?" I whispered to him. He kind of ignored my question and asked me if there's an exit down here. I told him, "Yeah, around that way." Before he could do anything else, I asked him, "Who are you?" There was a brief moment of silence before he started explaining he was coming in to pick up his son when a teacher told him to hide. After his explanation, I checked my phone and saw the text I received was from Dave. It said, "Dude, this is fucking crazy. Some guy with a gun shot Mr. Buckley. He's wearing a red shirt and a hat. Whatever you do, don't come upstairs." I was about to reread that text out loud to the man until I realized. I looked up and felt my stomach sink. The man seemed to catch on to my suspicious stare. Panicking, all I could think to do was to run for the upstairs. A gunshot echoed through the basement, and I could hear the bullet ricochet off something metal in the darkness. But thank God the bullet missed me, and I made it upstairs. Fortunately, police were waiting at all exits, including the basement exit, and caught the man the second he opened the door. More good news, our teacher Mr. Buckley survived the gunshot. It was later determined that the man and Mr. Buckley had some beef for whatever reason, but that was never revealed.
That's really
All we know is
crazy.
that Mr. Buckley couldn't have done anything that would have warranted this kind of reaction. And I know that the sound of that gunshot will forever echo in my mind.
Alright guys, for that specifically reason why you guys should not like do anything stupid and I don't know. Let's just read this. Who's Bears? You quit the what? I mean, I'm not a pussy. I didn't really quit the fucking. I don't even know what he's talking about. Oh, the video. I don't even know. It was boring. If you're watching this was a little bit creepy right here. See, guys. I mean, you guys got haters. I have haters, and you know, people that likes you, hate on you. You know, whoever hate on you, you know. I don't give two shits about them, you know, just continue in life. Because, you know, don't let them hold you back, guys. If they talking crap about you and everything, you know, they're gonna say you're gonna do this, do that, you know. Keep on moving forward, guys. I know this was 40 minutes exactly, so yeah, I'm gonna stop this video, guys. If you guys like this video, you guys want me to do more of these like longer videos and everything, please, you know, comment down below, and you know, I'll upload tomorrow, guys. And yeah.